On behalf of Team CPC, I welcome all of you. I'm Mr. Ravi Kumar, Honorary Secretary of Coimbatore Productivity Council. So this is the first program of this year's Productivity Week celebrations. Yesterday we had the inaugural function, and today is the first session. So before I hand over the forum to the speaker, let me just set the context in place so that this makes a meaningful session and meaningful discussions can happen. See, ever since our country got independence, you know how British left us, and we were in need of industrialization, agriculture, everything we need extra from not just ground zero. We were below ground. So defense was also one key area where we to defend our sovereignty, we need to have our own weapons. And our forefathers during that time, they created a lot of defense related organizations like in Tamil Nadu, we have uh, heavy vehicles factory, Avadi tank factory. Then we have the ordnance factory in near Ooty, Aravangadu. Then we have other major institutions like HAL, NAL, etc., etc. But one thing is due to the important requirement of maintaining secrecy and confidentiality, this industry was kept closed within the walls of the control of the government. Okay, that is quite obvious and understandable. And things were happening in a closed network, and the OEMs and the suppliers were in a way is kept as a guarded secret, and nobody knows who is doing what for defense. Of course, HAL and others were buying a lot of components from private industries, but still it was not an open society like automotive or any other engineering related supply chain rather. But now the things have undergone paradigm shift, and government of India is now is opening up the opportunities for private participation in defense production. That is a one big policy shift which has happened very recently. And okay, see whether good or bad, people may differ in their opinions, but this is what is today. Now government has opened up a floodgate of opportunities because defense means today the wars are not fought with just with bullets. It is fought electronically, and even water is used as a weapon. So that being the case, now you know, floodgate of opportunities is opened out. And if you remember, between Coimbatore and Salem is one of the potential area identified to be developed as a defense corridor. So suppliers now, defense manufacturers will come to suppliers for components, and they even from design stage, design development and integration with the army or whatever. Okay, so that being the case, and it is a new opportunity, unlike automotive or any other engineering which existed for past 40, 50 years. But defense is something new to the open world, like companies like us. So the as a important subject, so we thought that let us have a session to understand what is the opportunities available for MSMEs. And when we were looking for the right person, we identified today's speaker, Mr. Vinodh Kumar. In fact, he is Dr. Vinodh Kumar, who has done his PhD in automotive electronics from Anna University. So, who will be the right person to talk about this subject to enlighten us about the new opportunities that are coming up in the defense sector. And also, see, it's always two sides for a coin. When there is an opportunity, equally there will be challenges to meet, so that we grow together. So let me introduce today's speaker, Dr. Vinodh Kumar. Right now, he is the CEO of CODISSIA Defense Innovation and Atal Incubation Center, Coimbatore. By academically, he is an electrical electronics engineer from Bharatiyar University. He has done his master's in applied electronics in Anna University, and he holds a PhD in automotive electronics from Anna University. And his work experience spans starting with Wipro Technologies, Ashok Leyland, SSIET, and now it is CODISSIA. He is leading the incubation center. So no other person will be more apt than Dr. Vinodh Kumar for this subject. So I'm also eagerly looking forward to hear from him about the new opportunity which is coming up. So thank you, Dr. Vinod, for joining us, accepting our request, and joining with us to share your thought process on this, so that it will be an eye opener for all industries like us. So over to you, sir. Thank you, and we welcome you on behalf of CPC. Over to you, sir.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you, President. Thank you, CPC team, for providing me an opportunity to present about the Defense Innovation Hub and what is happening in the defense ecosystem. So, thank you for the brief introduction. I had the division in CODISSIA called CODISSIA Defense Innovation and Atal Incubation Center. So, I have a quick presentation so that you all can understand what we are doing, who we are, and other part. Hope my screen is visible, sir. Sir, am I visible? My screen is?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes, sir.
Yes, screen is visible.
Thank you. This center is Section 8, a not-for-profit organization promoted by CODISSIA, and it has been supported by two government entities. One is Niti Aayog, Atal Innovation Mission, for empowering startups getting into defense manufacturing, and IDEX, Innovation Defense Excellence from Ministry of Defense. We have been declared as India's first defense innovation hub by Department of Defense Production. Okay, so about CODISSIA, you all know, you're from Coimbatore, and we are an industry association founded in 1969, and we have a lot of verticals. One is trade fair. You have seen a lot of expos. We have two industry park at Kalapalayam and Muperipalayam, and the co-intech facility, which you know. We have more than 2,000 plus active members, and around 6,000 are the total member capacity what we have, and we are empowering all the industries of Coimbatore. So this center was started with the vision of transforming Coimbatore into a leading defense manufacturing hub within 10 years, and try to support more than 100 plus startups and graduate 32. So this is something like success of 100 startups, only less than 10 percentage survives. So that is the hard reality. So as an industry-led incubation center, we want to help matured startups more than 30 plus, which we have set as a target, and we want to use all the ecosystem of Coimbatore as, like academia, industry, and all the Army, Navy, Air Force presence, and the MSME region is the backbone. So we want to support them get into defense. Into defense is very critical because we really don't know how to get inside the business case. I want to do something for Air Force, but really I don't know how to enter into an Air Force area itself. That is the biggest hurdle for any MSME or an entrepreneur who is trying to develop a product for defense. So they are very much restricted. So we are a door through which we are enabling all these industries to get into defense manufacturing. So we have our own membership drive through which we register as a member. We understand about their products. Whenever there is a requirements from Army, Navy, Air Force, and the DPSUs. DPSUs means Defense Public Sector Undertaking, like HAL, BIML, BDL, Cochin Shipyard Limited. All these guys are under DPSUs. So they give all these requirements, and we empower all our MSMEs who are developing these products, trying to teach them what is the process, where to start, how to apply, what are the certification which is required, and subsequently all the guidance required for them getting into defense manufacturing. So we outreach as newsletters, we do a lot of vendor interaction programs, capacity building programs for the industries to come and learn. So on the other hand, all the directors who are at CDIC or past president of CODISSIA, so this is a vision started by Mr. Sundaram, and subsequently most of the directors are honorary members. All of them are honorary members. Every director owns a portfolio, and we are getting their mentorship and guidance for execution of the project. So I have a team. My team is consists of Rear Admiral Deepak Bansal, is a strategic advisor from Navy, and I have Group Captain Sanjay Shekhar. We have Gautam Palanisamy, and recently Vinita has joined us. So all of them are having the experience of guiding startups. So we are telling difference, but we have to have that domain expertise. So we have onboarded all these consultants at CDIC. They are available for any guidance and mature support. We connect with these consultants as a free of cost. They get the knowledge and document how to do business. Second, as an incubation center, we all know, right? All incubation centers in colleges create working level prototypes, but CODISSIA doesn't have any academic institutions. So what we do, we are hardcore businessmen. We are trying to get these MSMEs to get into defense manufacturing. Why this is possible? Because now the EV transaction is happening. A lot of MSME might lose their job because of this. We are an auto auxiliary component manufacturer. If there is a paradigm shift which happens on EV, more than a lakh MSME at Coimbatore and nearby regions will lose their job. So we need to find an alternate for them. So defense was one of the attractive place for them to focus. So we started this particular initiative, and all of them are proprietary partnership companies in Coimbatore, right? The next generation is not willing to get into hardcore machining in other part. They are coming up with an innovative ideas. So as an incubation center, we identify potential of a company or an idea. Then we take this idea into a prototype. We incubate only technology-based startups who offer dual use case application, both commercial and defense. It is mostly private limited or LLP. They have to be limited by shares. We provide all the corporate compliances, investment guidance, mentorships, access to the angel VCs networks. We have seed funds. We also invest on them. Basically, they call valley of death. Whenever a startup starts, within 5 years, most of the startup gets die. They call us a valley of death. They have to survive the first 5 years so that they are stable company. So we are trying to handle in that particular portions, scaling them. As you start a company because you had a industry partner. Now defense have shoot to satellite applications. Whatever the product you are doing, there is an equal opportunity in defense, which you are trying to help these startup pivot and accelerate in the product development. So based on the performance, Sydney's Water Development Bank of India has given us around 2 crore rupees, and we are working very closely with all IDs, ID Madras, ID Bombay, all these associations or the academic institutions are working very closely with us for research and product development. Basically, there is a gap between industry and academia. We are trying to bridge that particular gap so that the product development can be matured, and our Coimbatore industries have a great potential. Unfortunately, what happens is that that gap exists. So we are trying to solve that particular issue on that. Productive concept. So next one is these are the startups which we have actually made. We have around currently 33 startups. These startups are with the different verticals. They are working. So they are with that innovative products like crawling bots. We are into remotely operating vehicle, AR/VR, UGVs, anti-drone systems. All these companies are in different verticals, starting from AR/VR, AML, mission vision systems. There are hardcore mechanical companies working very closely with us. The above said products have been funded by Ministry of Defense as a grant, and we have delivered more than around 20 products to Indian Armed Forces. These are by startups, not by the MSMEs. Okay, so government invests money for you to develop products. I will show you the opportunities, whatever you have. Okay, next one is how this ecosystem works is because uh, we have tied up with around 5 DPSUs and armed forces, BML, HAL, BDL, IOL. All these companies give their requirements to us. One general procurement which goes on tenders. These are special product which comes to the Coimbatore Defense Corridor. As there are 5 cities in Tamil Nadu Defense Corridors, named as Trichy, Salem, Hosur, Chennai, and Coimbatore, and we lead the entire ecosystem. Based on government-supported incubation center, these products are given to us. We give this opportunity to our MSMEs here in Coimbatore so that they can develop these products and we guide them. That is the specialty of that. So what we have done is this project cost us around 10 crore from CODISSIA and 10 crore from Niti Aayog and 20 crore from Atal, DAO, Defense Innovation Organizations. So with that particular facility, phase one, what we have done is we have done all the reverse engineering facilities and the machining capacity. So these machines are available for any industries to come and use it. We give this service at a nominal pricing, 50% of the pricing which we are doing. We have a very good handheld scanner, so entire reverse engineering facilities is there. We have a size CMM. This is the phase one. Phase two, what we have done is we have invested around 3.5 crores on the electronic manufacturing unit, which is about to commence shortly. The factory is at Kalapalayam. We have moved to Kalapalayam, and I welcome all the participants today. Visit us to understand what we do in the defense ecosystem and what are your opportunities that can be taken up. So this is a general slide. Coimbatore is not only on the what do you call pumps, wet generators, motors. Now it has been predominantly it is into all verticals. Say it can be IT, it can be embedded systems, it can be robotics. We are in all domains. That's why all armed forces and DPSUs are focusing Coimbatore as a potential hub to develop their innovative products. So these are some of the members which you all know. I will skip through this particular slides. All of them are connected to us. We are enabling them getting into defense manufacturing. So I end up my phase one of the presentation. This is about who we are, what we do. We are into two verticals. One, supporting startups. Second, supporting MSMEs. So startup, we give funds and we enable them to develop the products. So I want to get into startup presentation. So we are developing these startups. I will go through one by one startups what I have and how we have enabled them to get into defense productions. So whenever startup starts, right, we identify based on the technology what they are developing, the founder's capability and their expertise. So we have around 4 to 5 fundings. One is Niti Aayog, CPC, MIT, and CODISSIA. Put together is around 7.5 crores, which we invest as a equity or seed fund for their product development. So we work on all domains put together, related to cybersecurity, robotics, drones, AI, VML, smart mobility, or all those things. These are some of the homegrown Coimbatore companies which we are currently working with them. One is current and unmanned aerial systems, which we are about to invest around 1 crore rupee. Atal solutions, they are into AR/VR. So you can see that they have won 3 army challenges, Army, Air Force, and Navy. Put together, they got a grant of around 3 crore rupees, which was enabled through us. And they have developed these products and they've started to support all these big corporates. So this is something like early stage they joined us and we enabled them to get into defense productions. Next one is Exnomus. This is an Bangalore-based company. We are working very closely on their innovative products. And this is a company, Atal Advanced Systems. They are working on lighting upgradations for tanks, where government has given them a fund of around 22 lakh rupees for the product development. Bird Scale is another company which we very closely work on drone-related product developments. Good Life, this is a Madurai-based company where we work very closely for their composite product development. And this is a few other startups which we are currently working, and we have invested few money on them. Okay, so I stop here. So this is how we support these startups. So any queries, I'm happy to. You can stop me when required. So how Army and Navy and Air Force tell you what is the requirements? Okay, like Amazon, Flipkart, Army has developed a portal. You can identify. It's called Region India Defense Portal. Okay, so I copy paste and put it in our group also. So this particular portal, what they have done is Indian Armed Forces has DPSUs have developed products which they are looking for a new vendor. This is not for the what do you call the old products. So now, if you see, Navy want to have some insularator. So you can go to the product details. Once you pick it, it will give you basic information about the products. Okay. I think because of loading time, it's taking long time. So they have given us some specifications. You can select the industry domain. What kind of an industry you're working on? Mechanical, avionics, wiring, cable harness, raw materials, and other part. So I take mechanical related product development. Okay. I think the page has to be reloaded. Yes. So we have to select a company also. Which company you are trying to do? Say BML Palakkad is very near to us, so I'm selecting BML. So you get the list of items which BML is trying to find a new vendor. Okay. So these are the items where BML doesn't have an existing vendor and they want a new vendor to be developed. So you get into product details. It will tell you what is the basic item descriptions. You can clearly see which department wants it. It's called KGF Mysore Complex wanted that particular product. It's an engine accessories, and these are the item specification which we have to do. Okay, it is for an ARV, automatic remotely operated vehicle, and these are the basic functionalities they want. For this particular machining, they are looking for a new vendor. Currently, the product is being imported. Okay, and it requires a certification called DGQA, that is in quality assurance. And you can see how much quantity they have imported and what is the import price which they are currently doing. This is very important. This is very important to understand that which state the project is. Currently, the indigenization is not yet started, so they are looking for a new vendor. The category is called Make One. Make One means it is government funded. For making prototype, they give you a funding and they give a basic contact detail which you can use it. So based on your profile and your capability, you can search the requirements. The portal name is called Station India Defense Portal. Am I clear, ma'am? Am I audible? I'm just going. I just want to understand. Is it
Yes,
clear?
sir. Your
Okay.
audio, everything is clear.
Right, right. Thank you.
Perfect, sir.
Sir, can we ask questions now?
Yeah, yeah, anytime, sir. Stop me and ask me questions, sir. Tell me,
Okay,
sir.
sir. I just have one clarification. See,
Sir.
this particular screen, what you are showing,
Yes, sir.
are these products are already fully developed and in use with the defense?
Yes,
Probably
sir.
they are importing. So do
Currently,
you mean to say this is import substitution?
yes, sir. It's an import substitutions. It is they are looking for a new vendor. Okay, currently they are importing, and further they can't import. They have to develop an Indian vendor. So they have put it in open source. If you have a capability, you can reach out to the contact number which they have given, or reach out to us. We will enable you how to take up the projects.
Okay, sir. Then there is a next one sub question. So
Yes,
is
sir.
it that development should be for the whole product or just a component supply?
Sir, they have given on a different verticals, sir. This is
Ah,
if it is a wiring on it, it comes. If you see, there are some components for simple nuts and bolts. Okay,
okay.
these things are subcomponents, component they give. It depends upon the requirements, sir. So if you see, it's a
Because
plugging.
why I ask this question is,
Sir.
see, if you take a total product which can be used by the armed forces,
Yes, sir.
it may have electricals, it may have mechanical elements,
Yes,
maybe
sir.
sometimes it may have some hydraulic elements.
Yes,
All
sir.
may not be available with under one umbrella.
It's not required, sir. If you are
Hmm.
the major contribution is mechanical and electronics
Hmm.
can be bought out and fit. You can have a tie-up and MOU with that particular company, and you become a lead company to bid for the particular
Oh,
project.
okay, okay, fine, sir. Now
You
you
need
can
to
continue,
have
sir.
an individual capacity to do all these things. Okay.
Okay, okay,
It's a bigger company possess like MSME. There is a restriction. We will not have it, but still you can have an MOU and start developing the product, sir.
okay, sir. Right, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So this is about the indigenization. That means any product less than 200 crores, there is an embargoment. You can't import products. So it has to be developed in India. Either government will fund or you have to invest money. If you develop, you become a monopoly, or you can get some technology transfer, develop a product. All three things fails, then only the armed forces are allowed to go buy abroad. So it is a golden opportunities for anyone who are trying to get into defense manufacturing has to try from this particular platform where government gives the product sample, and certain cases they give funds, certain cases we have to invest money and start developing it. Okay. So next one is on the innovation part. See, you come up with a new idea. It's the portal name is called idex.gov.in. Okay. So when you go, there are challenges. Uh, Currently, we have created more than 28 IDEX challenges here. So if you see, they give some funds. The fund is up to 1.5 crores. If you have an innovative idea, you're in the concept stage where Army, Navy, Air Force have not even thought such thing exists. Okay. They give a grant up to 1.5 crores. This is the fund available for you to develop. Say if your proposal, a robot which can do cleaning of hulls or underwater inspections, they will be giving 50% of the project as a grant. Provided if your proposal is around 3 crore rupees, they give 1.5 crore, and 1.5 crore you have to invest money. Okay, they will put you in an high performance selection committee. It's a national level contest kind of things. They call Defense India Startup Challenge. And in that national level challenge, you will be put, you are asked to make a presentation. Once your presentation is selected, they give money on 5 tranches. First one, signing of agreement, and subsequently they take step by step process. So here you have to understand they will not give you a detailed problem projects. They give a problem statement only. I will show you one example. Currently, one particular problem statement is open. It's called IDEX Prime. You can see clearly it's around 10 crore rupees where they give us a grant. Say if your proposal is around 10 crore rupees, 5 crore government will give a grant, and 5 crore they want you to invest. What I will do after investing means government or defense forces will be a co-developing partner. So you are not developing alone, and they will also give you access for the technical informations as well as the infrastructure for you to develop the products. I will open one business case so that you will have a more detail. So date is 9th March is the last date for submissions. They have two things, two challenges currently they have open. So there is a modular sun shelter, something like all your assets are kept open and it is for radar and other things get spoiled. They want to have a modular based setup which is used for people to store their valuables, something like your aircrafts, helicopters, and helipads, even the satellite system that needs to be done. So for that, they are wanting an all-weather inflatable shelter is required. So you might be doing some home garments, okay, or in your plastic sheets or fiber sheets you are doing. If you think you are able to develop this particular project and you have a capacity of developing such innovative products, or you know the technology know-how, and you can find a potential manufacturing partner, you can write this particular proposal where government will invest money and you will also ask to invest money. Once you develop and successfully deliver these products, you become a monopoly for a couple of years. This is how a new technology is being developed. For that, you need not have a ready-made product available. What you should have is you should have the capability and the intention of developing, and you should have the technical know-how how to develop these products. So these IDEX challenges for the new startups, I'm very proudly telling we have created more than 30 IDEX challenge winners. You saw my previous presentation, all of them are getting government funds and they are maturing as a company. You start a company, but you really don't know where to get an identity, right? If government invests money and government is a co-developing of your particular product or an innovation, and you become a monopoly for a couple of years, all the angels VCs will be ready to invest money on you. That is the advantage of getting government grants. So this is one kind of a grant, only 50% they give. I want to give you another important funding from DRDO. It's called Technology Development Fund from DRDO. Okay. This is a very interesting portal. What happens is that they give grants up to 50 crore rupees. There are totally around 5 companies in Coimbatore who got these funds. They come up with the problem statements. Say you can see technology demonstration for microwave wireless transmitters. It varies, sir. It's not only an electronic, it comes in different verticals. Something it comes on motors, special vehicles. It comes on a lot of different things will come. So below you can see what are the success stories, what are the companies who have already developed these products. It can be chemical and other things, but the problem statement will be given by the what do you call Minister of Defense, and you should tell that I am ready to develop, and they give fundings for your innovations as well as for the capacity buildings also. So I gave you 2 3 options. One for the indigenization called Srijan SRIJAN defense.gov.in. This is for indigenization. Currently, they are looking for new vendor. Next one is called idex.gov.in. This is for new innovation where government gives you 50% of funds. The grant amount is from 1.5 crores to 10 crore rupees. There are some challenges which is open. Next one is called TDF, Technology Development Fund. In this particular fund, government gives you a lot of grants for new product development, it goes up to 50 crore rupees. They start with certain cases. One, they come with a challenge. They want industry to participate in feasibility study. Once the feasibility study is ready, then they will release a document called RFI, request for information. Something like they also don't know. Industry might know certain things. Put together, they promote a problem statement. Once these two stages clear, then they move to a stage called DPR, Detailed Project Report, where you have to submit, and they give a grant up to 50 crore rupees for the product development. So we do a lot of such kind of an events, giving gyan to people. I'm very happy to invite you for one of our event, which is happening at CODISSIA this week. So, okay, just taking. So coming Monday at CODISSIA Trade Fair Complex, we are having an success meet, because we have 6 years we have completed. We have a lot of what do you call investments are pouring up. So we want to showcase our capability, and we are onboarding around 12 new startups. So it is an event where you can join us. And Ashish Pandey from Atal Innovation Mission is coming and giving a talk about the Atal Innovation Mission initiative towards AI Deep Tech. You all know Vijay Mohan sir, founder Bricol Limited. He's going to talk do's and don'ts of a successful startup. And Dr. Rahul Nandini, chairperson GIG Education Institutions. She's going to teach about, talk about a topic called Beyond Syllabus and Scores, a student journey towards entrepreneurship. It happens on 16th February on 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. I will share you the registration link for your kind reference. And there is one important topic around 6:30 to 7. Tamil Nadu government comes with some academia research grant. It's around 18 lakh rupees. So they are also trying to provide a sessions. So that's all presentation from me, sir. Any questions? I'm ready to take it.
Yes, sir, it was a wonderful, eye-opening presentation, sir.
Thank you,
In
sir.
fact, you have shown us the tip of the iceberg of the world of opportunities, or sea of opportunity. Even I can say it's an ocean of opportunities. In fact, the people should make use of your institution, and one is develop their business, and the second thing is they have to contribute to the country
Sir,
as a whole. And yeah, with today's geopolitical situation, so
sir,
definitely we have to do everything make in India. We can't be depending on any outside things. Like one thing I heard about is some of the US weapons, they have some kill software or kill module. So US can always kill the system so that it becomes useless for the country which is having that defense systems.
sir,
That's what I read in some of the defense journals.
sir,
So we can't be taking risk in our defense, because we can't. Geopolitics can swing from pro-India to anti-India. It can swing anyway. So I think you have given us a beautiful opening, sir. So may I request the audience, other participants in this webinar, please ask your questions, because it is a real open opportunity. Please reach out to Mr. Dr. Vinodh, put your questions and seek your clarifications. Thank you. Session is open.
Sir, this is Dhanabal here from Sri Krishna Engineering, sir. Can you hear me?
yes, sir. Dhanabal, sir. Tell me, sir.
Yeah, thank you for the presentation, sir. It's very informative. Sir, actually, we are a machining source. We
Okay.
specialize in precision machining using turning centers and VMCs. So, out of the three things that you said, one thing that I can directly look upon is that streetanddefense.gov.in,
Yes, sir.
wherein I can go and see where our capability meets and we can try that.
True, sir.
Apart from that, are there any other scope for MSMEs, especially in the machining and fabrication side? Any other areas that we can look into in the defense
So
sector?
first, already you are a defense supplier, sir, or
No,
you?
no, sir. No, we are not, sir.
So what happens? You need to have an entry wherever you go, participate in tender. Okay, so they're going to ask whether you have developed any component for defense. So you
Uh-huh.
need an entry point. So what you have to do? You have to go identify region defense portal.
Okay.
Let's say there are some opportunities. There are multiple companies which comes in. One is Avadi Tank Factory will come. Next, BML Palakkad will come. Take one challenging project. We know that you are a precision engineering guy. Any given product, if you have a design, you can start developing it. So what
Yes.
happens? These DPSUs called Defense Public Sector Undertaking (BML) and other guys. These guys are system integrated. They are not the actual OEMs. Okay, so they are currently importing and they have some components which they really don't have a drawings. Okay, so what you have to do is that you have to take a sample. If you want to have any reverse engineering and scanning and drawing creation, you can reach out to us. If you have a capacity, you can draw it. There are three types of business case happens. One is called NCNC, no cost, no commitment model.
Okay.
So, and they have a funding opportunity also, make one category where government gives funds for permanent development. So you can use this opportunity for machining and get through one product delivered. Then,
Okay.
because the other portals are there. If you go to BML, there is a tender portal where they will float a lot of tenders, or they
Yeah.
float all the tenders in GEM called Government E-Market Portal, and this is very unique for new guys who are trying to do it. So once you do any one of the defense PSUs, then you are eligible in all PSUs also. Okay, so
Okay.
start something at one point, then you can multiply. Once the experience is there, then you can do it. Good part is that they have money, they have no recessions. Only problem is they give funding after completing the product. They will not give any advances.
Okay, sir. Okay. So Srijan is a good place to start with. That's
To
what you're
start
saying.
with, then you can participate in all the other tenders, and you should be mandatory in GEM called Government E-Market Portal for people to.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Mr. Dhanamal, this is Ravi Kumar. See, I just want to add to what Dr. Vinodh has said. See, in my professional experience, way back in the 90s, I think it was just before or after the Kargil war, there were a lot of initiatives with Audi Tank Factory to indigenize the Russian T-70 tanks, 70 or 72. I don't remember the number exactly. I
P72.
think it is T-72 tanks. So we wanted to make our own India originated tanks. But what I just sharing my experience. We were basically a foundry come machining supplier manufacturer at that time. So when we approached Avdi Tank Factory, they just gave us some drawings, which are everything is also in Russian. Okay,
Okay.
even the first thing is the material specification itself, we couldn't understand head or tail.
It's a gold
So,
standard. It's not Indian
yes,
standard.
yes. So here and there, the military, the Avdi Tank Factory people, they gave some few vague English translation. Then from there, we those days the internet was not so powerful. It was just coming in internet. Only Yahoo was there at that time. So we found it very difficult. Of course, then we did our own reverse engineering with available information and resources. We did a lot of trial and error, and finally we got approval from Audi Tank Factory. Of course, those days these kind of web portals were not there. It was directly one to one through some networking. We got the connection to Audi Tank Factory. So definitely there is a way, sir. It's only
Okay.
our effort is required.
Sure,
Just
sir.
reach
Sure,
out,
It's
sir.
sir.
a world of
We will guide you.
opportunities.
Yes, sir. Just
Yes, sir.
reach out, sir. We will guide you, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Participants, any other questions or doubts? I think more or less no, there is no question. Is there any question on the chat box? Bhavani, can you please check it up? Any questions on the chat box?
Okay, sir. Right.
Now I've put the contact details and links for people to have a look on it. So please do refer that particular links. Understand, if you have any queries, please reach out to us. We are at Kalapalayam only. Just come walk to us, just have a look what we are actually doing. Because defense have multiple applications. So you can easily connect any one of the product development or of your business case can have a equal opportunity defense also. You can pivot some operations to it. Okay.
So, Dr. Vinodh, sir, I just have another query.
Yes,
See,
sir.
you showed us some pictures with CMM and other things in your Kallapalayam location.
Sir.
Are you manufacturing anything within the incubation center, or why is those equipments are there?
Sir, when come to product development, right,
Mm.
MSME may not have a CMM at their facility. I have a
Okay.
scanner which is around 74 lakh rupees. Okay.
Okay.
So, if any, during that time, it was very difficult for you to understand, right?
Mm.
So, recreate all these drawings will be very difficult. So, what we have done,
Mm.
we have invested all this money. I give
Mm.
some discounted price for the members, for
Mm.
the starters who give the facility for understanding. And
Okay, sir.
so it is only to support industry, sir. So
Okay. Okay.
I have a Zeiss CMM. If you go
Oh.
to Zeiss testing center here, what happens? It's around 1,200.
I think near Manish Theatre, on the Kamaraj Salai, there
Yes,
is
sir.
a Zeiss
It is
center.
around 1,200 rupees per hour, sir. And there is a
Mm.
waiting time of around 3 days.
Okay. Oh, God.
My pricing is around 500 rupees because 50%
Okay.
government has given a money. I give this facility to the industries who want to grab it and start working.
Okay, sir. Great.
Yes,
Thank you, sir.
sir.
I think there was a question on the chat box whether your center works on Saturday.
We work on Saturdays, sir. I'm an industry only, so like you work on Saturday, we also work on Saturdays. Thanks. Thank you, sir. If there is no other
Yeah, I
question,
think there are no questions.
I personally invite all of you to join for our event on Monday,
Sure, sir.
5 to 7. I've put the link. Please do register. Come and have an experience what we are actually doing. That gives you an insight. It's a free registration only. You just walk in 5 to 7 with the dinner. We'll close it. So it is for you all to understand what CODISSIA is actually doing and we actually what we are performing. Thank you.
Sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Dr. Vinodh. It was a really an eye-opening session.
Thank you, sir.
Probably, if more members are interested, we can have a little more deeper session if we have on certain specifics like mechanical engineering suppliers, because we have more than 600 industry members with us.
Sure.
So we will also circulate the details to our members. So
Sure.
if we are able to make at least 25-30 suppliers interested for exploring further, probably we can have some 2-3 hour session at your place or at our place, whichever
Sure, sir.
way is convenient. In the
Sure.
future, maybe we can consolidate all the machining suppliers or fabrication,
That will
electronics
be really great.
manufacturers,
That
so
will
that
be really
ultimately we have to contribute to the country.
great, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you all for patiently listening to me. Thank you all.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, participants, for taking time and joining us. So look forward to seeing you tomorrow on a different